Hello guys, welcome to Start with Kings. Anyway, in today's video, I want to do some market review from the video I made last week. And secondly, right now the market is very high. Market is going crazy. The crypto is going crazy. Gold is going crazy. Then on then on the other side, the stock market is actually facing some challenges towards the downside. If you can pay attention to these videos, I believe this video can help you, you know, make some good decisions because right now a lot of people are about to lose money because it's like going to a party when things are getting ready to be, when the party is getting ready to be over. We still have this momentum, this volume to still push the market, you know, to the upside. But at this zone right here, very, very risky. As of last week on gold, before I get into crypto, we were sitting somewhere around this level as of last week when I made that video on Tuesday. Told you guys that I called out some few keys levels that I was expecting the market to bounce off. And one of those key levels was this very levels, this very order block right here, which is a support zone which where the market actually bounce off. I do my technicals before the market even plays out. All of this plays right here, something that already go and watch the video and look at all this. I don't do I come out here to give you the future price of what I'm looking at or direction of where the market is going, either to the upside or to the downside. Nothing is guaranteed right here. So whatever I said on this video, it's not a suggestion for you to buy or sell any of this asset. And before you do your, before you get into anything investment, make sure you do your own diligence because I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just here for educational purpose. As of last week, I told you guys that we might likely bounce off this support right here on this auto block. And the reason was because at this very level right here, pay attention if you're looking to learn how to chat. At this level right here, this is where the market actually, this is where buyers got into the play and they pushed this price all the way to the top right here. Then when we had this pullback, we end up bouncing off this zone at this level. Then buyers got into the zone and they pushed the price back all the way up here to this very key level right here. So right now, and what the market was doing at this point, it didn't actually do nothing. This is just sideways because the market has like three directions. Have three directions. We have the uptrend, and we have the downtrend. We have the downtrend, and we have sideways. This is when the market is not actually doing nothing, and all you need to do is for you to stay out of this trade until you get a confirmation. Now, I want to put this in a real chat. Like, this is how I do my technical analysis, and this is going to help you pay attention. As of last week, we're sitting down here, right here at this zone. Go and check the video before we had all these moves. We were sitting here when I did that technical analysis, and I told you guys where I was expecting. I told you guys we have to bounce off this zone, but if we fail to bounce off this zone, that what I was expecting was for us to we failed to hold this level of support here. And what I was expecting was if we break this zone, any rejection at this level right here, coming down. And that coming down, we are not coming down to this level. We're coming down to this fair value gap. It's likely the market would have bounced off this and push the price towards the upside. But right now, the key point is if you go to the daily time, which is very important, we had break of structure at this level. This is the most important area that I was paying attention to right here because this is the resistance zone right here that the market needed to break out. we end up breaking out of this structure. We had a break of structure at this level with a confirmation candle. And this is the confirmation candle. This is what I do privately when I'm teaching, but I'm giving you guys this for free. So please pay attention. So I believe this video will help one or two persons. So this is the confirmation candle right here. This candle right here that you're seeing right here. This was the confirmation candle. Now, seeing this candle, what I was expecting, sorry, what I was hoping to see again was a correction, because at this point we've already have the confirmation. All I needed was a confirmation. You understand? And that gave us that confirmation right here at this very candle. Now the next thing was you need to pay attention to some key level. Resistance and support is very, very important. As you can see right here, this is where the market actually bounced. The market bounced off this zone because of why? Because this was our resistance, and for us to go up, we need to break this level of resistance for us to have that possibility to come back and retest. Having this confirmation was a good thing, but the next thing was for you to wait. Sometimes you need to miss all these moves. See all these moves right here? You have to, you definitely gonna miss it, all of these moves here. And while you're missing it, you're not missing it because, oh, you know, you can't just get 100% from the market. Sometimes it's better to lose, like to miss it, than to lose money. So after this confirmation, all I was expecting to see was a retest. And we had this retest, all this right here, all retest on a different time zone. Currently, we are on the daily time. So now if I go to 4 hours, on 4 hours, you can see right here that daily entry was somewhere around this. This was the same confirmation, but on a smaller time, on 4 hour time, was right here. This green candle right here. If you were to plan to get it on early, like that early stage, or sometimes you want to go with the higher time. 4 hours at this level was a good confirmation, and you see we had this little pullback, and we just went sideways, and we break the structure. We broke another structure right here at this very key level. Now, at this point, all I needed was that confirmation and that retest. I had pay attention because I'm trying to explain something. Right now, currently, as of that last week, that was what I saw. And I said to you guys that since we've already tested this zone, this two level twice, that we have possibility that the market would likely bounce off the zone. But if we lose this zone, then at that point, we're looking to come down. Now I'm back to my point. Like I was telling you guys, market has this three direction, and I want to explain this to this very chart. When we were somewhere right here, so last week I made that video right here. All I saw at this point was the market was not doing nothing. We're just consolidating. This is on a bigger time, so it's good to analyze your chart on every time. This was on a bigger time. If I want to put it this way, right here, we're just consolidating. The market did not do. You see right here, that was what the market was just doing. The market was not moving. All what we're doing was creating higher highs and higher lows. So at this point, you don't trade, but you can still catch these moves right here. You can catch all these moves, but you have to be very careful. So instead of chasing all of this, you wait for confirmation. And what was the confirmation at this point? This was our confirmation. As if you're learning how to chart and know how to get into a trade. Like I said, I always analyze before they play out. So I give you every possibilities that the market will play out because right now the market is volatile. Everybody's talking about like it's talking about crypto, gold, and all of that. You have to be very careful because a lot of people will lose money. People are jumping into this zone, right? A lot of high zone, like people are buying at this level. It's a risky game right now because it's like going to a party when it's already overbought. Like the party is almost getting over. So you have to trade with your stop loss. If you're an experienced trader, you already know that. But if you're new into trading, because right now a lot of people, hearing crypto everywhere, BTC went up to 70 something thousand. Some people will just go and grab their money from the bank, their savings, and just buy stuff without knowing where they are buying from. When they are buying, like, are you buying at the top or at the bottom or like what zone? So these were all consolidation, just like I told you guys. The other side of the market move. You don't trade. At this point, what you needed to do was to wait for confirmation. And this was the confirmation candle right here. This green candle here. This was our confirmation candlestick. So this candlestick actually was our confirmation. And what did you do? You don't chase this. You wait. You wait for retest. Because right now we had this break of structure. Market was going higher, higher lows, higher high, higher lows. Then we had a break of structure, and what else? We had that retest, a corrective move. This is a corrective move. Then what followed by this impulsive move right here that pushes the price to where we are currently sitting. So as of last week, I saw all of this that we were just consolidating. At that point, you don't trade because at the same time the market would have gone on the opposite side, just like right here, and we break this level. Just like I said, if we lose this zone, all I was expecting would be us coming up here to retest this zone, then get rejection, boom, and this would have been a very nice zone to get in again. That should have been around 4,155. Then to push this price all the way back up. But what did the market did? Market play out the other side, like the other direction, which was the up move. Right now, it's already a crazy zone because on the Fibonacci, if I put it very well, right here, the market still have possibility to push this price all the way up here. We have possibility. These are all zones called all this level right here, all these numbers here, this price point. These are the levels that I called out. I told you guys that if we break out, that we were gonna hit 4,500, and right now the market even went more than what I expected. We have possibility to come all the way up here to about this level here, to about 4,700, and possibility we could test $5,000 on gold. But right now, it's a very risky play. So if you're trading, you got to trade with caution. Why? Because we have possibility to get up here. But right now, this will be your area that you need to pay more attention to. Because at this zone right here, we have an auto block zone here that the price has to fight to either break above this level, then bounce back, then we push this price all the way to create an all-time price on gold. Right now, this is where we are. Let me zoom this out. This is where we currently sit. If we break this zone right here, this is where we need to pay attention. If you're trading this, you have to be very careful because any price range around this zone is a very risky zone right here. I'm going to mark this, so pay attention because now you are buying stuff. You don't even, some people are buying, they don't know where they are buying from. Because right now, this market can choose to drop everything, like take everything back down in the next 45 to like in the next 48 hours, in the next 1 week. in the next 2 3 days. Like anything, like everything is possible. Looking for something. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, yeah, the video is taking a lot of like more like a long time, but I'm trying to show you something here. It's better to pay attention than to lose money. Right now, this key zone. What is this stuff? This key zone. Anyway, this key zone right here, this area is very important. You need to pay attention to this zone. Right now, you've already missed all these moves. You can still catch it from here, but at this zone right now, at this very move right here, it's very risky zone. Why? Because once we hit this auto zone, auto block, the market has to decide either to come down, back all this liquidity sitting at these levels to push the price to, to create an all-time high, to come down to this key zone, then break this level of resistance, which at this point right now, we have possibility to push the price all the way to create an all-time high, meaning we're definitely gonna go retest uh this all-time high that was around 5,000, almost yeah, 5,600. We're definitely gonna break this and create an all-time high, and that is when gold hit towards $7,000. Right now, you need to trade with caution because if we look at the, let me see the strength right here on the RSI. Give me a second. Okay. On the RSI right now, if you look at it right here, we are around 71 on a daily time on the RSI. So we have possibility. There are still rooms for the market to push towards the upside. So mind you, the market can still go up, but right now you have to be very, very careful because on the RSI on the daily time, we are around 71. So any price, any range from 80 to 85. At this point right now, you got to put your stop loss. Got like you don't have to like you need to use your stop loss in every moves. Not like very tight, but you need more gap. All because you want to protect that your profit and you want to protect your capital because this market can drop at any moment. When I'm talking about drop, we can just get up here at this level of resistance, then hit this fence. And once we hit this fence, the market can drop massively. There could be some catalysts like market makers can decide to, like you see like 2 days, we're gonna have a massive drop, or a week, you're gonna see a drop to this zone to speak all this liquidity to send the market back up. But right now, you have to trade with caution. So currently, right now, we have possibility to push this price all the way to $4,750. But at this very zone now, you have to be careful. Why? Because we go on, as you guys can see, on the daily time, we just broke this zone, this resistance. The resistance that we broke is this very one. This is what immediately we broke this level right here, this resistance right here, around this price range 4,500, like I called out last week. This is the level that we just broke out. That we broke out of this level as of. Let me put back to. This was when that was around 20th, as of as of two as of 3 days ago. We broke this level, this resistance right here. Now we have that momentum. The market has momentum right now to push this price all the way up because institutions are the one pushing this market, not retailers. So you have to be careful at this point. We have possibility, which I know 100% that we're going to retest this level of resistance. At this zone right here, you have to start taking your profit. Either you go out of the trade or you put your stop loss tight because you don't want to lose your profit. So instead of chasing all of this, you can wait to catch the top right here, which nobody knows the top. But around this range, I believe we're gonna have some decision. The market has to decide from here. Because at this point right here, the momentum is now cooling off. And all what people will be doing, they'll start taking profit. So you buying, you know where you are buying. Because definitely you're gonna lose money. So trade with caution. I'm not a financial advisor. So whatever I said, like I said earlier, it's not a suggestion. This is just for educational purpose. That's for gold. Then for BTC, this is where the main key point is, and I have more, less than 5 minutes. On BTC right here, looking at the daily time, let's check the RSI. On the RSI, we are already at that zone. It's already time to take profit and just wait for another opportunity. Because sometimes you don't want to, like, people chase ghosts. Because right now everybody's talking about Bitcoin. Oh, it just it's going back to 100,000. This BTC has a lot of volatility. It has a lot of moves. Like when money gets into a display, it goes crazy. But at the same time, when they drop massive. Now crypto is going crazy. Ethereum is going up from I think 60, 70,000 to 100, 60 to $70 to about $100 right now. So a lot of things are moving. But right now you got to trade with caution because what I'm looking at here, we have that possibility to come and retest 80,000, 82,000. Right now, on a daily time, the market is creating what we call flat pattern. Traders, more like experienced traders out there, they know what I'm talking about. This is flat pattern. The market is creating this flat pattern right here. So meaning we have possibility for another leg up. So either at this point, we're gonna definitely have up from here all the way somewhere up there. And where I'm looking at is us coming back to retest this 90,000 on BTC. So pay attention very well because on a weekly time, we are right here to make a very strong decision. Either to get rejection on the weekly time. Because on the weekly time, if we have a doji candle, right? If we create the doji like a doji candlestick that looks like this, indecision candle, something like this, you have to be very careful. Because at that point, this market can decide to drop massively. Because I still believe, like I said, we have another leg down on BTC. When I say we have another leg down, I'm talking about us coming down to somewhere around this. I'm gonna make this video right here. I believe very well that we have that possibility that we're gonna come down on this level. We're gonna retest this key zone. We might have one more leg down before BTC can actually go crazy. But right now, it's very dangerous. You have to trade with caution. This is what I'm looking at right now. If we fail to break this level of resistance right here around 82,000, because what we are testing now, if I switch this to line, if I put my line right here, this is where we are heading to. And right now we are getting rejection. See this red line right here? This is where we are getting that rejection now. See? Boom. I believe we still have one more leg down BTC for us to come. I'm not like I don't even want to think about this right now. But right now you have to be careful. Like I said, yeah, profit taking is there, but you have to be careful because right now the market can decide to do anything crazy on BTC. So what I'm looking at right here is going to be on a weekly time, if we create this doji candle here, then If by next week we have a follow up with another bearish candle, then you know that we are likely to come down to retest, like we're gonna come down to 52,000 on BTC. Because I believe we still have one more leg down from where we are now. The market can drop right here. Any price range from here would give us that momentum to push the price up. But like I said, we still have more room right here on a daily time. If this happens to be what I'm looking at, then possibility of us pushing this price to the upside is still there. But you have to trade with caution. Right now, you need to use your stop loss. Because when I'm looking at the market, I'm looking at it from different direction. We have one more leg up right here. So now if I put my Fibonacci, which is already there on daily time right here, this is my Fibonacci line. I don't use all the lines. Let me just put the body so you see what I'm talking about. The background. That's my Fibonacci. I believe if we are going to break down, then likely zone for us to bounce up would be around this key level, around this level of support, where we have this fair value gap, which would be around 70,000 for us to come down to retest that zone before we go up even more on BTC. But at the same time, we have some key levels. If we fail to hold this level right here, then we are likely to come down. Let me remove all of this so you don't get confused. So take your time. It might be 25 to 30 minutes for this video, but this is going to help a lot of people somewhere, out there. So right now, it's either we move towards the upside from this zone, creating this flag pattern to push this price all the way to the next price target would be around 80, 80, 89,000 to about 90,000 on BTC. This is my target right here on BTC, right? This is where I'm expecting us to come if we end up having this flag pattern. So that's going to be another one leg up. Now, if we fail to hold, like to break above this level of resistance, this very line right here, this red line that you're seeing, if we get another rejection on a daily time, if the market decides to push up, if we can stay above this zone right here, let me zoom this out. Sorry, sometimes. Now, see this red line right here? If we fail to hold this zone, if we fail to hold this level, let's say by the end of this week, we end up pushing the price back up. If we can stay above this price range, above 78,500, any rejection below this price range, then I'm looking at correction for us coming to bounce off this level of support to push the price back. But then if we fail to push this price back from where we are now, back up to where I'm expecting us to push back this price to create this flat pattern right here. Because the market can decide to do another quick correction on BTC before heading to this 90,000. So mind you, I'm looking at this chart, they move from different direction. We are creating a flag pattern. So if I go to smaller time, or what you're seeing here are just patterns. Let's set this background out. Right now, as you guys can see, this is a flag pattern on a smaller time. The same thing on a bigger time. The smaller time, you can still see it. You can spot these things out. We are creating this pattern, this trend line, because we don't need to break below any side of any direction of this. We are coming down. You believe me or you don't believe me, That's your own belief. That is what you want. But right now, as I'm talking to you, these are the key levels that I'm expecting us to build based on. And if we lose this zone right here, then we have more possibility to come down even more. There's one. Uh, se- Sorry guys. Okay, good. Right here. See right here, we have a flat pattern. And once you understand chart, you know that we have possibility for another leg up right here. But if we fail to stay above this level of resistance here with a full body candle around 78,000 of BTC, then we might likely come down here. And if we come down, this is where I'm expecting a bounce before looking to go up. But if we fail to hold this zone right here, then we have possibility of bringing the price to my prediction, which is the downside, which is the opposite movement, which I'll be looking to target that 90, that 51,000. If we fail this level, if we break below, then any rejection below it, then we are coming down to 52,000 on BTC. So mind you, if you're trading this, you have to be careful because right now I'm showing how the market is going to move in different directions. And you can learn from this because this is a clear picture of what it's going to be. It's either we go up or we come down. It is what it is. See the way it is right now? This is how the market is going to play. Meaning we might try to push another. Okay, let me use right here. Good. I think this is going to help me. The market might want to have another leg up. That's another green candle. This is when I'm. This is what I'm waiting for. But this candle now that the market is about to build, if we fail to stay above this level, because we need to stay above for us to go up, that's going to be our indication. Sorry, yeah, that's another indication of this flat pattern to push this price all the way up. But for us to do that, we need to stay above 78,000. But any price below this level on BTC, then we have possibility to bring this market all the way down. So if we fail to stay above, let's say this is 4 hours, right? So let's say on a daily, it's not letting me. So let's say by 2 3 days, if we fail to stay above this level, because the market can decide to stay like this for the next 1 week, for this 1 week, market decide how they want to move based on the market makers. But what I'm doing is you have to be careful because if we fail to hold this zone right here, then what I'll be expecting will be if we try to break this level, then that comes out to be a week. Then that's another confirmation for rejection. Something like this. Like I said, some people will learn from this doji candle. Then what I'm gonna see, what I'll be expecting will be a red candle towards the downside. And this is the way I analyze market. This is why my trading is different. I don't chase what people are chasing. I follow the chart. So right now, this is what I'll be expecting. The market plays out any of those direction, then this is what I'll be targeting towards the downside on BTC. So mind you, you have to be very careful right here because the market has that possibility to do this before making this last move on the upside if the market choose to go towards the upside. So you have to be very careful. When I'm doing my technical analysis, I do it from every direction. And like I said, you can learn if you want to. This is what I'll be expecting. And this last candle right here, this could be weekly. This could be daily. If you see this structure on a daily time, then if you see a doji right, the like the color of the candle does not really matter most of the time. What matters is you catching it, reading it when you see them showing up because they have to show up at some point. And if they show up, all what you just want to know is how to read it when they show up. So if you see a candle like this, a pattern like this, then you should be ready to buy. And that's if we come down on BTC. But currently, right now, you see the way this is the way I analyze market. Sorry, like the stock market or crypto or whatever, forex. You have to see the market from every direction. So right now, we still have possibility to push towards the upside. But where we are right now, we can actually have this very straight candle, and we keep pushing the price up there before start looking towards coming down, and that will hit us around 90,000, 89 to 90,000 on BTC, on BTC. But you have to be very, very careful at this level now. So this is what I just want to show you guys. Tomorrow I'll make video, you know, on stock. Currently, everything you need to understand that this market, how like you need to understand how money moves around. Right now, crypto is moving, gold is moving because money is going out of stock. Stock were going crazy a few months ago, about 4 months ago. But right now, yeah, about 3 months ago. So right now, you know, we are in that correction phase. So mind you, if you're trading gold, you have to be very careful. Anything is possible. So make sure you use your stop loss. But if we are coming down, these are the key levels that I would expect us to come retest. This zone right here should be our first zone, and if we fail that one, then at that level, you're buying at 50% on the Fibonacci, which will put you around this price range. That would be around 70,000, 71,000 range. So just trade with caution. That's all I can say. Because right now the market is very, very volatile. You don't want to lose your money. Like I said, we can have one more leg up. So let me put this. Go back and rewatch the video until you understand this move. So right now, this is what I'm expecting. But at the same time, based on what I just explained, I'm not going back to that. Then we have possibility for us to come down towards the downside. So be careful right now. Trade and make sure you use your stop loss. Because right here, all I'm saying is a flag pattern. Then I'm seeing the market consolidating. Because until we break above this key zone, we are not going anywhere. To make this simple as ABC, as simple as possible, this is what you need to look at right now. The market is trying to decide whether to go up or to come down. So make sure you trade with caution. If you want to go to the, if you want to play towards the, towards the upside, then when we have that breakout, then all you just want to do is for you to actually get into there, then put your stop loss right here. If you are buying from here right now, then you're targeting that 90,000. Then you need to be very, very careful. Make sure this is where your stop loss is gonna be. This is a live market. If you're playing towards the upside, the market is live right here. So I'm telling you how I analyze market and the way I see market. So put your stop loss somewhere around this level of support, around 75,600 zone. Then your target can be that 90,000. So, but if the market chooses to go towards the downside, if we break out of this range right here, so if we end up playing towards the downside and we have this break of structure with a red candle, with a full body candle, like the way you're seeing me doing it now, then at that point, if you want to catch that move towards the downside. You want to wait for the market to push up here. Then you put your stop loss at this local high, which was like currently where we are. This high around 78,000. Then you target all the way down here to this Fibonacci. Sorry, to this fair value gap. So just mind you, the way the market plays, you have to be careful. If we come up here, then you choose to get into the market, then this is what I'm expecting. Always try to show it before they play out. So as you guys can see, this is where we're currently sitting. This is where I'm expecting if we are coming down. You get here, you get in here, this will be your entry, your stop loss somewhere around here, and your take profit. Your first take profit will be around this zone right here. There you take your first profit here or right here. So that's all I have for you guys for tonight. If you want to learn how to chart, how to make good decision within the market, then just comment you know, on the comment section. Just, let me know. But right now on the daily time, I want to see. So I'm not trading any of this. I want to wait. I want to see that breakout. Then that corrective move, then I'll find my entry towards the upside or the downside. So just want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll make a video on stuff because right now we have possibility for the market to sell towards the downside. So this week is going to be mix of up and down. Some stocks will be going up, some stocks will be coming down. So just be careful, especially with gold, with crypto. Make sure you use your stop loss. You don't want to lose your capital or your profits. So just be careful and don't jump into buying it because someone is talking about it on social media. Oh, BTC is around 77,000. Don't jump and buy it. Know where you are buying this stuff so you don't lose your money. Anyway, thank you for watching. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that way you stay active. Have a wonderful night.